Give it the beans. Fifth. Hold on to your hats. 55. Coming up to 60. Oh my god. It's gonna explode. 60 miles an hour. And relax. So, one thing I did want to talk about is life on a CG125, which is known as a bit of a slow motorcycle as far as 125s go. And that is true. But what you lose in speed with the CG, you gain in reliability. And some, including myself, might argue, character. It's just a reliable little donkey. I mean, I've used this CG how you're not supposed to use a CG. Basically, I've gone from Kidderminster in Worcestershire to Bulwell in Lichfield, which is about 30 miles. A lot of 60 mile an hour roads, and it's just kept plodding on. It can get a bit, you know, tetchy when it's overheating and stuff because it is air cooled. So I mean, that is a downside to it, but in another sense it kind of, oh, I didn't know about that. But in another sense, having a bike that overheats if you sit in traffic is one way to force yourself to learn how to filter. Definitely. And now I'm, you know, I find myself filtering past fully licensed bikers and big bikes all the time, you know. So it's definitely made primarily for the city, but if your heart's in it, you can, hello, oh that was rude, if your heart's in it, you can ride a 125, even a slow one like a CG, wherever your heart desires. I mean, as long as you actually don't need to use the motorway, just leave yourself an extra 15 minutes and you get to ride a motorbike wherever you want to go. How awesome is that? But as you've just seen back there, it does struggle to reach at the higher speeds. Like, it was like going for a time warp just to get to 60. Holding on for dear life on these bottle tops for tyres, which have given me a little wiggle every now and then, but as long as you keep in mind that you've got bottle tops, you shouldn't try anything too stupid. Don't fucking, I can fucking see that happening. I'm gonna overtake this Previa, whatever it's meant to be. Because it's going slowly. Should we do a bit of an acceleration test? CG125 0 to 40, shall we say? There's 40. So as you can see, in town it can win the traffic light Grand Prix. It just doesn't feel good while you're doing it, if that makes any sense. I need the right hand lane. So anyone that is looking for a first bike and is considering the CG125, I would say make sure that you need to bear in mind with this bike that it's not going to win any races, or you're not going to be able to blast away out of danger, but wherever you're trying to go, you're going to get there eventually, every single time, because you have to be very abusive to get this to break down. As a new rider that's trying to kind of replace the car with a bike, I've put this through. Anyone would ever put a CG through, and it has never skipped a beat. So as long as you're happy with a top speed of 60 miles an hour and unfettering loyalty, the CG is the one for you. If I had to try again, as in get to pick a bike again, I would have probably gone for something like a CBF, in all honesty, because it would hopefully, I've heard that they have good reliability like this, but just an extra 10 miles an hour would make a huge difference. But yeah, all in all, definitely not a bad bike.